Alright guys, in this lesson I'm going to teach you how to take the categories that we extracted from the main competitor and input them into our website. So what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys a way to add copy to your website that's going to show up on every single collection page. It's going to have kind of a unique value proposition, and it's also going to include the name of the category. So what we're going to need to do is something special. We're going to need to make the name of each category a full, complete name. What I mean by that is you have at the top electric fireplaces, right? And then you have different types. You have wall-mounted, built-in, inserts, logs and fireboxes, three-sided, with mantles, TV stand, multicolored flame. These are different types of electric fireplaces. So what we need to do is we need to change these names to full names. So in other words, we're going to take the name wall-mounted, and then we're going to take the name electric fireplaces and add that to the end of it. What that is going to do is give us a collection name that is full, wall-mounted electric fireplaces. Now the only thing about this is that I need to do that because otherwise it's going to look funky. There we go. Okay, so now we have wall-mounted electric fireplaces. Let's do the same thing for the next one. Built in. Now, not to say this is going to be the same exact thing for every single website. So in this case, you have to be a little bit creative, right? So built-in electric fireplaces makes sense, but inserts, logs, and fireboxes electric fireplaces makes no sense. So what we have to do here is understand what is an insert. Okay, and this is where learning about your niche comes into play. But I know that an insert, especially like an electric fireplace insert, is something you put into the wall. So what we're going to do is say electric fireplace inserts, and then logs and fireboxes. I'm not exactly sure what that means. So what we'll probably just do is add the word electric fireplace and then inserts. Oops. Like that. Because that's probably a pretty accurate description of what that category includes. So let's see, three-sided, that is definitely the first word. Okay, and then mantles, again, we're going to have to put this first and then put this next. Okay, TV stands. So TV stands and electric fireplaces are not the same thing. What I want to know is on their website, what does that mean? Now you can look at their URL. Sometimes it explains it. See, TV stands and media cabinets with fireplaces. That's their full collection name, so that makes a lot more sense. In fact, we could actually, now that I think about it, go to each of these and kind of see how they made it. Modern wall-mounted electric fireplaces. Okay, so wall-mounted electric fireplaces, that's fine. Built-in. So they should have a thing, modern built-in electric fireplace. They put the word modern because that's kind of their brand name, so that makes a lot of sense. And then we have modern electric fireplace insert. See, there you go. So if you just look at their website, sometimes the menu titles that we extracted are going to be truncated versions of what they actually are. And for instance, this one we just pulled up is three-sided, but when you go to it, it says a Monty Panoramic True View. So in a sense, maybe they don't have a lot of three-sided. They just have this one category, and they did some keyword research, and they found out that it's best just to target the keyword of that product line, the Monty Panorama True View, and maybe there's three different types of that. There's a 50-inch, a 60-inch, and a 72-inch, and they made three different products. So these are keywords people are typing into Google, and that's what they're targeting there. So with that said, we're going to keep it like this for now, and then later on we'll probably do what they did. So with mantles, again, let's just look at that, see what they did here. Oops, one sec. See, they said electric fireplaces with mantles. Perfect. So now TV stands, like I had opened up earlier. Take a look. TV stands and media cabinets with fireplaces. So that's what we're going to do. You know, when in doubt, model your competitors who are successful. Okay? Electric fireplaces with multicolored frame. Not every website's going to be like this. This just happens to be a very successful competitor. I can tell because they've done a lot of work on their website. So instead of saying water vapor fireplaces, we're going to call the collection water vapor fireplaces and inserts, because that's the exact name of their collection. So by extracting all of these, we're really going to wind up with a much more optimized collection than we would if we didn't do that. Okay. I'm going to go through here with you guys because A lot of courses, they kind of just tell you to do something and they stop and you have to kind of pause and try to do it yourself. My goal with this course is not to be afraid to make longer videos. And you guys, I want you guys to see like how much time and effort this kind of stuff does take to go through each and every one. And you can even probably just sit there and let this stuff play while you do it. Of course, you can choose to also fast forward this kind of stuff, but in a sense, I want you to get an understanding of what it's going to take to go through and make one of these websites. It does take a lot of research, planning, and action. So I'm still going through here the menu, and I am going to just extract each of their exact names. At this point, it's just kind of like, mindless work for me. And they have quite a few categories to go, but not that many, so it might only take me a few more seconds. So let's go through here. See, instead, outdoor collection is this whole thing right here, which is great. So, understanding that is really good. We'll be able to target those keywords within the collections. Almost done here. Two more. All right, cool. Now we're done with the last one. Okay, the rest of these that were in the menu are actually pages on their website. Like I'll pull up deals, for instance, and they have a page called Flash Sale. And we're going to be extracting this as well because they did a really good job with it. These are basically resource pages to the rest of their website. These are perfect for SEO and they're perfect for sending people around your website. So somebody's going to pull this up and they're going to say, oh wow, free shipping. Okay, how does that work? And then they have a link that goes to their free shipping offer. And then they're also going to think, okay, what selected products can I save on? Oh, and that takes you to the on sale now. A Monty summer sale. So they have a specific sale on a Monty fireplaces that is a collection on their website. Same here, electric fireplace sale. So these are different collections, and sale pages. We're going to be extracting those ideas, adding those to our website later on. For now, we have all the collections that we need in order to make a great website. The only thing I don't have is that electric fireplaces because I did replace a link. So I'm going to go ahead and click that here. And of course, that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, oops. You want to be careful with the spreadsheets. Sometimes, yeah, it's not even worth doing. So I'm just going to copy over. All right, cool. So here we go. We have all of their collections extracted that we're going to want to add to our website. Now what we have to do is we have to determine which ones are going to be our top level collections and which ones are going to be our sub collections. And so that's why I have up here, I have type and tag. Now, when it comes to bulk editing a spreadsheet and adding custom Google Shopping tags, I think they're called tags, or AdWords labels is what they're called. We're going to be able to separate our AdWords campaign later on based on the type. So I want to make sure that the type is the broad category, not the subcategory, because if you make the type the subcategory, you'll have too many separations in Google. So the top is the type, and the subcategories are tags. So with that said, electric fireplaces is going to be a tag, and wall-mounted will be a type, and wall-mounted will be a tag. So going down here, let's just look at their website again. I just want to kind of have their website as a reference while I do this. We're basically going to be deleting from here, like wall-mounted all the way through to the bottom, and we're going to look at their shop all thing, and we're going to go all the way down to multicolor frame before we get to water vapor. That's a separate one. So all the way up here, delete. Okay, now we have the exact tags we're going to be adding. And by the way, when you add a type, you can also have that same word as a tag. It'll be easier to do later on if you had to make any adjustments. So with that said, let's keep looking through here. Under ethanol fireplaces, everything going down to gel is going to get deleted on the left-hand column. It's kind of easy to tell because these are all caps. So if I really want to do this again, I just go like this because I know that all caps means, main category. So there we go. So now I have my types and I have my tags. So with that done, I can easily create these auto collections in Shopify. We're going to go ahead and just create the first level right now. And then in the next video below, I'm going to create a separate video showing you how to go through and optimize. We're going to have to add pictures and content to each collection to make it optimized for SEO and for browsing the website. But for now, we're going to just create all of the categories that we extracted. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So in Shopify, under collections, you can find that under products and then collections. You should have it looking like this. You can just hit create collection and then pull that first one in. Place it there under title. You don't need a description right now. We'll go back and do that later. Make sure the conditions always say automatically select products based on conditions, and then make sure it's going to say all conditions. Product type is equal to electric fireplaces, and hit save. Now the one thing I noticed is that what they did was they created one called electric fireplace, and then they put the tag electric fireplace on all of the products, which actually is incorrect. So what I'm going to do quickly, and you might or might not have to do this, but you can just click the select all products and hit 50 plus, confirm, and then you can do actions and add tags, electric fireplaces, and hit apply changes. It's going to add the tag electric fireplaces to all of those. And under this one, since it's a type, it's a top level category, we can go and change it to any condition, and then add another one that says the tag can be equal to fireplaces as well. And what that's going to do is going to allow us, like I said, to add products that type to that collection, that auto collection, whether it's got a tag or the type on it. So it's really useful. So it was easy for us to do this way. We can go back and delete that other collection now because it's going to be unnecessary. But it was still really nice of them to make it for us. Okay, cool. So that is the first one. Now the second one is this, wall-mounted electric fireplaces. So we just need to go back to collections, create collection, wall-mounted electric fireplaces, make sure it says tag, and hit save. What I like to do usually to keep track of this stuff also is to color, the spreadsheet like green or something like that. That way I know that that one's been done and created. Okay. Okay, create another collection. Get out of there now. Built-in electric fireplaces, tag, done. Hit save, mark it as green. Okay, next one. Fireplace inserts, tag, done, mark it as save. All right, we'll keep going down the list here. Now that one's done. It is green. Now we can do three-sided. Again, another reason why you really want to just start with one specific product category in the beginning is because if you're going to do multiple product categories, all this work is double or triple what you would have had to do in the beginning. So it's way easier just to get through one product category when you want to start and launch a website quickly and start making profits. Later on down the road, we can grow out to different categories, and we may do that. For instance, with this store, we may be offering outdoor fireplaces eventually, but for now, we're going to stick with the indoor fireplace niche, the electric indoor fireplace. Okay, so I'll just keep going through here. Right. We may need to change that to lowercase later on. In fact, you can always hit this view button up here and see if that's going to make an effect on your site or not. And with this theme, it might, but we're not going to be using this theme, so it doesn't really matter right now. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Get through this. Oops, I could have hit right there, but I didn't, so let's do this. Okay. Look at the screen. Next one. This stuff is ultimately customizable, so if we do make a mistake, we can go back and fix it later on. It's no big deal. All right, so this is another one where the type is here, but it's different, right? So we want to actually copy that and add it there. We're going to add, since it's in the type category, we're going to be adding it as a type and tag collection, just to make it easier. later on for ourselves if we have to change something around. Any condition, type, tag, same. Hit save. Change it to green. Okay. Create another collection. There we go. Any condition. Oops. Type, tag, save. Change it to green. Okay, we're making pretty good progress. We got about 10 or 20 more to go. No big deal. We'll be done with this in probably a few short minutes. This kind of thing can be excruciating at first when you're not used to it. Mentally, your energy might be drained pretty quickly doing this. So if you find yourself getting drained, just take a quick break, stand up and breathe. And walk around a little bit and look around. It's going to bring more oxygen into your brain. What I've learned over time with working online and doing internet work specifically is that you tend to forget to breathe for some reason. And I don't know why, but it's like holding your breath, you know, like you're in anticipation for something. And it's kind of strange, but it's true. Especially when your mind gets set on one task and it's no longer a creative thing, it's just an automated thing. So make sure that if you catch yourself doing that, that you just get up, walk around and breathe for a minute, come back and sit down. Looking at something new also really helps, looking out the window or, you know, just talking to somebody, get somebody on the phone for 5-minute conversation, anything it takes. So just keep going and power through the work. The one big reason I find that whenever I go back to like social media or something like that, it's because I tend to see new things and I tend to breathe more and I tend to laugh more. So if you can integrate into this work, what you're doing already, seeing new things, breathing more and laughing more, you're going to make this a more enjoyable experience, and that's going to be very profitable for you in the long run, is making this a more enjoyable experience. So make sure as you're working, you're breathing and you're visualizing and you're laughing, and get up and walk around for 5 minutes and come back. 5 minutes is not a lot of time, but when you get up and you actually walk around, 5 minutes does feel like a lot of time. And, you know, it's the perfect amount of time just to take a break. And you can do a lot in 5 minutes. You know, you can walk around the block if you live in a house, or you can, you know, you can do something. You go down to the corner store and get a snack or something like that. And so when you do that, you clear your mind, and it's perfect. And it makes it a lot easier to keep doing this work. A lot of what I find is people have mental hangups, and it sucks because, you know, they have these false belief systems that they can't do stuff because it's too difficult. When in reality, it's just a physiological response that our bodies and minds have to work that is at first uncomfortable for us. You just have to understand, why is your body reacting in a certain way? Well, you've probably encountered this in other places of your life, but it's acting that way because it's new and it's uncomfortable. But you've probably heard this saying before that, you know, the success that you want to find in life is outside of your comfort zone, and it's so true. So just get used to that fact and start trying to figure out how to make your comfort zone less comfortable, and start trying to figure out how to make that area outside your comfort zone more comfortable. So this video is turning into a motivational video as well as a tutorial video, which I love to do, by the way. I like to mix motivation with tutorials. I think it is a lot more fun. And I'm going to try to mix entertainment as well. That's my job. All right, so we're almost through this, guys. Only a couple more to go. Looks like, yeah, maybe 6 more. Okay, tag, done. Oops, there we go. Okay, cool. So even just a quick deep breath really makes a big difference. Outdoor torches, okay. Tag. Okay,
Hello?
one
Yes.
sec here.
Yes, we did. Yeah, the pasta and the salad are awesome. Yeah. it's okay. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Alrighty, cool. So 2 more. We're almost done. Woo! Okay, and tag. There's going to be a lot of these different store building processes you're going to have to go through. So definitely get used to it. And the more you can build habits of healthiness, like mental clarity throughout the store building process, especially when it comes to creative activities, the easier this whole process is going to be. Okay, great. So guys, we've gone through and created about 30 collections now. So we can go back and see all of our collections right here. And there we go. Okay, and then even on the storefront, actually, I don't think you'll be able to, yeah, you can, okay. You should be able to go collections, and it should show you all the collections. So now you can see them here. Those are your collections on the front end. Thanks for watching, guys, and now let's get into the next video.